Alright, so hey, welcome to this video. This is just gonna be some of my Showdown replays, so let's get right into it. Make a dark theme. We'll slow it down a smidgen. And we'll start back over. Alright, so I start with the blaze again. And then he uses a Xerneas. I already assume he's gonna go for his Evo boost. But he went for a Zen headbutt instead. So I go for Earthquake. Just pretty decent damage after a Mega. But that speed boost will really come in handy. But then he has Zen headbutt, so I don't risk it. And this is where he uses the boost. However, I'm Steel type, so the Moonblast doesn't do too terribly much, and Aka Slash is a physical attacker, and one dryable wipes him out. And he goes into Greninja. Go for King's Shield just to get back into defense form. And I believe that a Dark Pulse would kill me, which is probably would. So I swap out to my Darkrai. This is a Hypnosis Stall Darkrai. It knows disable Hypnosis and Rest, and then Spatial Rend. And this is my Flinch Shaman Sky. Really fast. Has a choice specs, I think. This is a really good stall Clefable. He pretty much has a guaranteed regen of health right here. And I think this goes for a while, so I'm gonna skip some of this. It's just a lot of going back and forth. And I swap into Arceus Poison. Because this will definitely break the Standstill. He swaps into a Dragonite to counter my Acid Downpour. And a Draco Meteor right after that. And I swap out here just because I can get rid of that debuff. Psycho Boost wouldn't have done a lot, but it was a critical. So I go back into my Darkrai. And then he goes back into Staller. But I make it fall asleep again. However, this time I make sure to capitalize on the fact that he's asleep. Instead of trying to stall, I go straight for the air slashes. But I have a plan here. I know he protects this round, so it was a good round to swap. And then once his wish comes true, I go for Sludge Bomb. Hoping he gets poisoned here. He does not. He's coming for a protect the next round. So it doesn't matter what I do, so I swap back in for his protect. Instead he goes into a Greninja. This is where things kind of start getting a little interesting. Thank goodness Water Shrieking was easily countered for disable. It dodged the Hypnosis, but it does not block the second. While he is asleep, I believe, yeah, I start Spatial Rending, which very short sleep, very surprising. I try to make him fall asleep again. Misses, but the Brave Bird will do a little bit more recoil. And then I take out the Toxic Staller. Thank goodness my Blissey knows Natural Cure, otherwise this would have been a very, very bad scenario for my team. My Blissey knows Soft Boiled, Toxic, Protect, and I'm not sure actually. Yeah, I don't know. I know pretty much the Arceus Poison and the Blissey win this entire game. I was able to catch him off guard with Ice Beam. Ice Beams me, does pretty decent damage. I Ice Beam him, forgetting that ice is not strong against water like I do every other time. Expect the other Ice Beam, and I counter it. However, the Greninja outspeeds me and turns into Ash Greninja. Now, this is very bad for my team, and the wiping begins. Ash Greninja is very good. However, I am able to Toxic Poison, which helps carry the rest of this game. I start Toxic Stalling just to pray that I can start fending off. However, I'm pretty sure every single Pokemon he has at this point has been poisoned. So at this point, it does just become just a big old stall. And the poison really starts doing a lot more damage later in the game. Even at this point, Ash Greninja can't do anything. At this point, I can take a little bit of damage. His best Pokemon on the field is down. And I have poisoned every person he has. Psycho Boost is not a good move to use, especially when you're down to only 2 swaps. So I can very easily predict what he's going to do. But yeah, Toxstal Blissey, Poison type Arceus. Great matchup, really hurts though to do. I mean, if you're very close attention, you can see that I was kind of having some fun commentary with this guy on the side too. I actually thought he was gonna quit right there too. But yeah, after a point, there's nothing you can do to counter Arceus Poison. And the game was won. And we'll go to our next one as well. Let's see. I'm not actually sure what happens with many more. Mega Mewtwo Y is very good though, and unless I know I won't be able to outspeed him, so I'm pretty sure I swap out soon into Darkrai. Side Strike won't hit me, so that buys me a little bit of time, but the Aura Sphere will. See, he does a lot of damage with that Mega. Once it's poisoned, we got put in a very good spot. See, this guy starts wiping my team very quickly. This King's Shield is the only reason that I am able to Survive, Mr. Vibe check. No, I don't think I win this game, from what I can remember. But I think I do end up getting a pretty decent clutch at the end. And unless... yeah, so... this is a Serene Grace... choice band, or choice spec... Shaman Sky. I forget, Ice Beam is only not very effective. I believe it is my Poison type Arceus that does a lot of the damage in here. Yes, I do get the Omni boost from the Ancient Power, and I actually do want to say that I do end up actually completely winning this game. Despite the really rocky start, I do think I end up winning in the end. Yeah, so very surprising actually that I was able to do that. Now I think past this point it's all random battles, so that'll be enough for today. Thanks for watching, and be sure to leave a comment if you like this Showdown content.